here's the thing. You can eat amazing protein, but if you're not digesting it, it's not getting where it needs to go.
Here's JJ Virgin, triple board certified nutrition and fitness expert and 4-time New York Times best-selling author. It's time to reignite wellness.
Hey, it's JJ, and welcome to Friday Q&A. If you've got questions, I will find those answers. And today we're going to be talking all about protein. Rebecca Howe jumped on Instagram and asked me for some vegetarian high-protein options. And then Mama 4 Transform on Instagram asked for top protein sources. So we are going to talk about that. But first, let's talk about why the heck should you be eating protein anyway? Well, protein helps, of course. It gives you the building blocks. Those amino acids are key critical for building muscles, and strong bones. You need them for great hair, skin, and nails. And also, you need those amino acids to help you grab a hold of the toxins that are in your body and excrete them. It's something we don't often think about. Plus, protein is super important for satiety, and it's also very thermic. It helps boost your metabolism. So when you look online, you'll see that there's like recommendations all over the board for how much protein you really need. And my basic rule of thumb has been, if you're healing under chronic stress, if you've like had big surgery or you're under chronic stress of any type, you're going to need more. So just be aware of that. But my basic rule of thumb is 0.75 grams to 1 gram of protein per pound of lean body mass. So I would have you determine your body fat percentage by using something called like a Tanita body fat scale, and then find out how much of your body is lean body mass. Basically, your body is two things, fat and everything else, which is lean body mass. And then eat about 0.75, 0.8 grams to 1 gram per pound of lean body mass. And remember, when you're doing this, that you count all of the different things. So you'll get small amounts of protein you'll see through some of the different plant sources and higher amounts through some of the different animal sources. And remember, if an animal source has got more fat, like some real fatty wild salmon, which is fantastic because of the omega-3s, it will also, of course, then have less protein grams. All right, so let's first answer Rebecca's question on good sources of vegetarian protein. And so here are some of the different ones. And I want to just remind you that if you are a vegan or vegetarian, especially a vegan, you're going to want to take a B12 supplement along with your protein because you're not getting animal protein. So my products, my plant-based all-in-one shakes have 22 grams per 2 scoops. My green smoothie cleanse is 18 grams per scoop. And my all-in-one protein bars have 12 grams per bar. Okay, then next up, lentils, 18 grams per cooked cup. Chickpeas and all the different really legumes are somewhere between 13 to 15 grams of protein per cooked cup. Grains, so amaranth and quinoa, about 8 to 9 grams of protein per cooked cup. Tahini, 8 grams for 3 tablespoons. Sesame seeds, 6.5 grams per ounce. And by the way, sesame seeds are great too because they're a great phytoestrogen. Same with flaxseed. Flax seeds is 6 grams of protein per ounce. Pistachios and almonds are 6 grams per ounce. Gluten-free oatmeal, 6 grams of protein per cooked cup. Chia seeds, 5 grams of protein per ounce. Chlorella, 5 grams of protein per tablespoon. Cashews or walnuts, 5 grams of protein per ounce. And spirulina, 4 grams of protein per tablespoon. We are going to put all of that, because I'm sure you're what? Hold up, JJ. All of that will be at jjvirgin.com/questions. We will put these lists so you've got them. And for top protein sources, for animal protein, my paleo-inspired all-in-one shakes made with concentrated bone broth, they're about 22 grams of protein. Wild-caught fish, organic pastured chicken, pastured pork, grass-fed and finished beef, pastured eggs if you're not intolerant. And same here, if you're not intolerant to dairy, then grass-fed, full-fat Greek-style yogurt would be the thing. But again, if you're not intolerant, if you don't have an autoimmune disease, and then that would be something you'd rotate in. Since most of us seem to not react well with this, I tend to stay away from that stuff. So chicken, pork, grass-fed beef, wild game. If you'll go for it, and shellfish. Okay, hope that helps. And again, if you've got questions, one more thing that's so important about protein, I almost forgot. Oh my gosh. Here's the thing. You can eat amazing protein, but if you're not digesting it, it's not getting where it needs to go. So the other key critical thing here is to make sure that if you're stressed out or over the age of, say, 35, make sure you're getting in a good digestive enzyme to help you break down the proteins. Super, super, super important. So you're going to want to take things like betaine or ox bile, things that are going to help you break down that protein. I use Safety Nut Plus, and the reason I do that is also helps protect me if gluten or dairy or soy sneaks in somewhere where it shouldn't. And just remember, again, if you're over the age of 35, if you're drinking alcohol, some of the different over-the-counter medications, stressed out can all lower your digestive enzymes, the ones you're personally producing, so you'll want to take some. And I think everybody, unless you have ulcers, should do a trial of digestive enzymes and see how you feel, because I find most people feel so much better when they do. All right. Hope that helps. See you next time. Bye. Oh, remember, jjvirgin.com/questions. And I have all the resources that I talked about today. Bye.
Looking to see what's happening around your home? Ring's battery doorbell helps you track packages and see who's at your door in real time. The Outdoor Cam Plus protects your yard at night with a wide field of view and clearer Retinal 2K video. Or upgrade to 4K cameras and doorbells with Retinal Vision for ultra-clear zoom and detail. Your door, your yard, your home. With Ring, it's protected. Shop cameras, doorbells, and more at ring.com now.